In his first year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady has helped lead his squad to their second ever Super Bowl appearance. It's Tom Brady's 10th, but he did have a lot of help along the way. So my question is, can you really call Tom Brady a GOAT without a slight asterisk next to it? Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Welcome back to The Fumble. I'm your host, Jackie Ray. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and then head on over to Twitter and Instagram and follow me at JRayTheFanatic. Now, I'm guessing the Raiders would think this is only Brady's 9th Super Bowl, not his 10th. Because even if one moment in time would not have stopped Tom Brady from being referred to as the GOAT, it definitely should have prevented him from going to Super Bowl 36. It's the 2001 AFC Divisional Playoff game between the New England Patriots and the Oakland Raiders, which is now referred to as the infamous Tuck Rule game. This, in my opinion, is the first documented blatantly and maliciously cheating that the refs do for Tom Brady. In the fourth quarter, Tom Brady is in the middle of passing the ball when the Raiders cornerback, Charles Woodson, tackles him again while he's passing the ball. It's clearly a fumble. The Raiders clearly recover, but somehow in the replay, the refs totally botched this call, and they say that Tom Brady had stopped his passing motion and tucked the ball back into his body, therefore ruling it an incomplete pass. That means the ball was given back to the Patriots, who subsequently moved the ball into field goal range for the tie and ended up winning the game in overtime. The Patriots were definitely given an unfair advantage in that game, and the Raiders should have won, but instead, Tom Brady and the Patriots head to Super Bowl 36. There, he bested Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk, and Brady gets his first Super Bowl win, beating the St. Louis Rams 20-17. Just 2 years later, Tom Brady is back in Super Bowl 38, beating the Panthers 32-29. And he is there once again in 2005, beating the Eagles 24-21 in Jacksonville. It's Brady's third Super Bowl appearance, and he only threw one touchdown pass in that game. Not an impressive win, but that is 3 Super Bowl wins for Tom Brady and the Patriots. 2 of them were completely free of scandal, which for the Patriots is very impressive, but maybe it's coming to an end because now we have Spygate. In 2007, the Patriots decided to give themselves an unfair advantage because they decided to videotape the Jets. Now, technically, videotaping opposing coaches is not illegal in the NFL entirely. There are designated areas where the league does allow coaches to do some taping. But of course, that is not what the Patriots did. Instead, they were videotaping the Jets coaches from their own sideline during the game. That is a big no-no. Commissioner Roger Goodell said the action was, quote, in violation of league rules, and the act represented a calculated and deliberate attempt to avoid long-standing rules designed to encourage fair play and promote honest competition on the playing field. Oh, and you remember Super Bowl 36? The one that the Raiders were supposed to be in? Yeah. Well, the Rams were saying that the Patriots videotaped them as well. Well, maybe it wasn't the Rams, but the truth is the Boston Herald published a story that the Patriots also videotaped the St. Louis Rams walkthrough practice prior to the Super Bowl. Bill Belichick completely denied the allegation, and the Herald did retract the story, but Matt Walsh, a Patriots video assistant in 2001, who was fired after the team's 2002 season, told the media that same week that he did have information and materials regarding the Patriots' videotaping practices, but he demanded an indemnity agreement before speaking with the NFL. But I'm sure the Rams and the Raiders felt a little bit of redemption because Tom Brady was bested by Eli Manning because of a helmet catch. But here's the thing. No one, including myself, can deny the greatness that is Tom Brady. But you have to ask yourself, would he be this great if there wasn't this cheating and refs doing things in his favor? Now, you could argue that Tom Brady has no control over the refs or how the coaching staff decides to cheat. But what about Deflate game? During the first half of the AFC Championship game, Patriots quarterback Tom Brady threw an interception to Colts linebacker D'Qwell Jackson. After the play was over, Jackson handed the ball to the Colts equipment manager for safekeeping and as a souvenir. Now, early reports suggest that Jackson was the first to suspect the ball was deflated, but he said he didn't notice anything wrong with the ball that he caught. But someone on the Colts sideline did. And you know the history. This was Deflategate. Apparently the balls were not inflated to the proper PSI, but here's the thing. I didn't really care about this one. No one really did. The Patriots beat the Colts in that game 45-7. Colts, you have to at least show up before we kind of advocate for you for the Patriots cheating. We would have blown this one completely over. We wouldn't even have cared, except Tom Brady destroyed evidence. He decided to have his assistant destroy his phone and his SIM card instead of releasing the text messages to the NFL. That just screams guilty, which will always make everyone, including Patriots and Brady fans who are honest with themselves, question how much cheating did Tom Brady and the Patriots really do, and would they have gone to as many Super Bowls if they hadn't been such effective cheaters? Because let's be honest, people, we're talking about the things they got caught for, not the things we don't know about. So by my estimation, Tom Brady is walking into a legitimate 9th Super Bowl. I'm not giving him that Raiders win, just not doing it. But that is still an all-time high. Asterisk or no? You let me know your opinions in the comments below. Once again, I'm Jackie Ray. Thanks for watching The Fumble, and we'll see you next time.